we considered, of course, fuel price, no? Uh, ang kinonsider namin fuel price dito ranges from 75 to 80 pesos per liter. This was, I think, last week's prices, no? Um, we also factored in the increase in spare parts costs uh, na mga 14% upwards climb. But again, these numbers would have to be revalidated later on. No? Ang average increase ng spare parts and other maintenance costs is 14%. One thing very telling that we also considered is the minimum wage increase in 2022 to 2025. And we have noted an average increase of around 19% in minimum wage. Of course, the other factors of consideration, we also punched it in depending on the mode of service. In the end, after considering all this, here are the following changes in transport fares. PUJ. Traditional PUJ, iakyat po natin yan of 12 to 14 pesos. But if you remember, binigyan po natin ng 1 peso provisional noong 2023. So ang current rate nila yun 13. But we will now make it permanent at 14 pesos for the first 4 kilometers. That reflects an 8% jump in the base fare. Succeeding po ay 180, no? ang existing ng traditional PJ. Sinarado na po natin ng 2 pesos or a 20 centavo adjustment per kilometer after the first 4 kilometers. 20 centavos increase. So modern PUJ, it is 20% more than your traditional PUJ. So just to give you an example, Cubao Divisoria is a 10-kilometer run. No? Ang existing fare niyan is 23 pesos and 80 centavos. Now, because of these increases, yung new fare of a Divisoria or Cubao Divisoria run will be 26 pesos. Or that's roughly a 9% increase in transport fares. Sa metro buses, ito yung ordinary bus, metro. It starts off 13 pesos for the first 5 kilometers. Inakyat po natin yan to 15 pesos or a 2 peso jump for the first 5 kilometers. That's a 15% increase. Doon naman sa succeeding, from 2 pesos and 25 centavos, we granted a 24 centavo increase. They prayed for a little bit higher than that, no? But we just granted 24 centavos increase, or it went up 2 pesos and 49 centavos. That's a 10% jump. Yung aircon Metrobus is 20% higher than that. So again, using that same model, it's SM Fairview to Luzon Avenue, which is again a 10-kilometer run. Ang current fare niyan is around 24 pesos and 25 centavos. Because of these adjustments, itong fare will go up to 27 centavos and 27 pesos and 45 centavos. That's a 13% increase. For provincial buses, which increase over the weekend, no? It's on the average a 35 centavo increase. No? That's roughly 14 to 16% increase. So kung ang Batangas route, which is 105 kilometers, ang existing fare niyan without the increase pa is around 200 pesos. Aakyat po yan ng mga 230 pesos because of the increase or a 15% jump. Ordinary bus po yan. Ang aircon bus, from 220, aakyat po yan ng mga 257 pesos or a 16% jump. Ang Manila Baguio, which with existing fare niya is around 469, with the increase, aakyat po yan ng mga 542, which is a 15% jump. Okay. Ang isa po nag-file ho sa amin ay yung airport taxi, no? Ito po ay binigyan po natin from yung kanilang flag down rate right now is 75 pesos. Inakyat po natin ng 40 pesos yan. or from 75 to 115. Ito po yung airport taxi, hindi ito yung regular taxi natin, airport taxi yan. So kung darating ka sa NAIA Terminal 3 at pupunta ka sa SM Mega Mall, no? On existing fare, that's around 229 pesos. But with the 40 peso adjustment, it will go up to 269 pesos, which is a 17% jump. Okay. The last one that we are supposed to decide is the TNVS. Ito yung mga Grab natin, mga in-drive, no? Okay. Yung base fare nila ngayon, which is 45 pesos, inakyat po natin ng 20 pesos or 65 pesos pag sedan. So pag AUV kasi, 55 pesos po yan, inakyat natin to 75. Ang hatchback, 35 pesos, 20 peso increase na naman. So it's a 20 peso increase across the board as far as the TNVS is concerned, yung base fare nila. We also introduced the pick-up fare. If you remember, during the Christmas season, pinag-aralan namin yan, no? During the Christmas season, we allowed a 24 peso pick-up fare rate for the first kilometer. Ito, binigyan natin, pero binabaan natin to 15 peso pick-up rate. So all in all, other than that, there's been no increase. Per kilometer rate ng TNVS remains the same. Yung per minute rate nila stays the same. So, ang example po natin dito sa Gateway Mall, Cubao, ang SM Masinag, no? Based on existing fares, you would be charged 255 pesos. Assuming you do not travel on a peak hour, off-peak hour, ang new fare would be now additional 20 pesos, which is 275. Maging 275 po yan, or a percentage increase of 8%. We have other examples of yung pinakuli pa natin yung P2P, point to point to, point to point, no? We allowed a 15% increase based on existing fare. Kasi ang P2P po, one fare lang po yan. Regardless of where your destination is, no? Point to point po lang yan. So we allowed a 15% fare increase, no? So yung Rotang Ortigas Makati, which normally charges 60 pesos, it will now be 69 pesos. Yung NAIA Clark, which is 400 pesos, will now be 460 pesos, which is again a 15% increase. As you see, we have tried to be below the minimum wage increase of 19% on the average, just to make sure that kahit paano within the affordable reach ng ating minimum wage earners natin.